Accidentally knocked it off. A little touch the button there. Alright, this is technically part 3, I guess. These things happen. I didn't get to read this one. Second day, I guess 10 a.m. Curling around, maybe. "53rd Ohio. Attached temporarily to Marsh's command was engaged here at 10 a.m. There's some kind of story about this besides the one on the first day. I am trying to remember. Can't think of it right now. Oh. Trying to get it up here. Sweaty head. First gear, maybe. When I smell them leaks, just thinking about Hector saying, "Oh, you could eat these." And I think it was right here. Oh, cool breeze in the shade. Comes a point when you're here that you're like, there's so many markers. Girardi's, Georgia Battery, Jackson's Brigade. April 7th at 10 a.m. Artillery duel with Union batteries in Jones Field. God, this is a bit of a pain. Yeah, I'm gonna pause this. Alright, I just had a gulp of water. I'm holding that right now, giving my head a little break. 7th until 10. That's the 4th from Review Field, man. Until 10 when the whole line came up and they were like, okay. Seventh, 6th, and 2nd Arkansas of Shaver. 10:30. Damn, that shit is peeling, bro. Yeah, I thought I was gonna peel the whole letter off. Jesus. I could have a 2-hour break to charge the battery once it gets very low, which it'll be very low after this, after I get back to the car. The question is still to go back that way. I turn around. Or there's too much shit. If I go forward, there's too much shit. What's my point, though? I'm confused. I mean, it's just, I can't hit it all before the battery will die on my phone, is what I mean. But to retrace my steps seems stupid. So maybe I'll go that way, but I won't stop at everything. I'll have to do that, maybe. I'm gonna do that. Schwartz's battery, 2 guns from 11:30 to 12 when it retired to the right of the siege guns. You son of a gun. Oh, I fell in a hole. Wild. I scraping the leg. Smith's Mississippi battery. Until 10:30 on the 7th. Okay, that's pretty close to the those Union guns that were over there. Taylor's battery on the first day, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Let's see. Without sliding down my head. Alright, we're to the road. One more marker. And then we shoot down there. Okay, Dresser's battery. Another location for Dresser. With 2 guns was engaged here from 11:30 to 2, April 6th. It retired to left of the siege guns. All right, here we go. I think I'm in first fucking gear. I didn't mean that. There we go. Cover some ground this way, boy. Trail. Little creek. Uphill. First gear. Marker. Second day. Anderson's brigade. Behind a breastwork of logs at 11. Breastwork. That's gotta be one of the only ones. In Shiloh. There's a camp marker right beyond it. 20th Louisiana, 9th Texas, 1st Florida, and the Confederate Guards Response Battalion. Oh, that didn't work. Camp of the 20th Illinois Marsh. I knew it was Marsh before I saw it. Okay. I'm gonna have a nice red mark on my forehead. So I wear it with pride. but here's where Victoria and I got out. There's the car back there. Wolffield, Confederate first day. Washington Artillery. Long burial trench. Twenty-ninth, Indiana. First day. Oh no, I'm at the Ohio. Interesting. Shit. Getting harder to hold on the head. Kirk's Brigade and Cook's Division, second day. Water Oaks Pond. These shoes, I can tell now, are not as tight as they should be. This regiment arrived on the battlefield 6:30 a.m. April 7th, went to the front. Center Reserve. Formed the list line at noon, heavily assailed by the enemy for 2 hours. 80 men shot. 29th. Man, it's warm. Warm, but not terribly warm, but it's warmer than I thought it was going to be. That's why I'm tired thusly. All right. See how the bottom of it is pinned down so it won't furl out? That's a Confederate flag. I mean, I guess that's why, so it won't furl out like as the Confederate flag. That's the big one. It's like 700 or more in there. 45th Illinois burial spot. So Wolf Field also has tons of stuff. And then once I start heading back up, I'm not sure how far it is. I've traveled quite a distance. Ooh. '30th Indiana, Scion Bass, Kirk, McCook. I could have brought the portable charger with me and literally just chilled out somewhere and had a charge in. I always think of the next thing. Oh, there's always something next. Now it's up that road. Water Oaks Pond right there. Aye. It's the crossroads where Bear's battery tried to unlimber and Caisson got hit right off the bat and they all just ran. Oh no, the captain was killed. Beauregard's, ow, pedal. Beauregard's last stand. The second day. Water Oaks Pond. Tennessee Monument is Wraiths. You gotta just take the turn. Tennessee Monument, Illinois, one behind that. There's the crossroads. A lot of shit there. I couldn't have come back. moment. Some Michigan, maybe 15th Michigan, second day. McAllister's Battery. 25th, Indiana. Look at that shit. You can sort of see the 4th Tennessee Monument right there. McAllister. There's a trailhead Victoria came out of right behind that white monument there. I feel like I'm at 30% battery maybe. Two roads right here, so I'm not usually this quiet. Monument to Marsh's Brigade there. You'll find out pretty damn soon. Treasureman charged McAllister's Battery at 11 a.m. April 6, capturing 1 gun and losing in the charge 31 killed, 160 wounded. My head. Woodpecker. Yeah, this was the not the most happy trail last time. Crazy that I'm like back in the spot. Get everything in the picture there. There's hundreds of men shot down here. Pull it together. Little visitation to the park today. It's just not something I would complain about. I'm gonna take it to, so I can take a few pictures. What is that what this does?